we have is we are going to see that using the CSS like division tag. Without CSS, you will not see any meaning. Section tag, without CSS, you can't see any meaning. So for that, we need to merge with the CSS. So you can write here the style sheet one folder name, the style create a folder for the style sheet. Under the style sheet folder, one folder, the first one, inline CSS. It is not much in use, but learning purpose is very good. Using inline method, we will understand how property value works. We'll spend maybe 1 day or 1.5 days on this method. Second, we have internal. Second method, internal CSS. The third method we have external. One more method we have. Fourth one, import. Okay, so how many folders are ready? 4 folders. 4 folders are ready. So the CSS is of 4 types. Internal, everywhere you can apply CSS in hyphen CSS in the last. Here also CSS in the last. Okay, folders are ready. 4 folders. Create here one file. CSS developer guide. DE. CSS developer guide. The CSS developer guide. In CSS developer guide, we can write here first line, one line for HTML. What we saw there, it has collections of predefined tags. It has a collections of predefined tags with limited property and values. It has a collections of predefined tags with the limited properties and values. With the limited property and value. Now come down. There is a collection of predefined tags with the limited property and values. Only HTML, or you can write here, due to this limitation, only HTML cannot design a responsive web page. Responsive web page. Okay, it has a collections of predefined tags with a limited property and value. Due to this limitation, only HTML cannot design a responsive web page. Now CSS will come in picture. It will say cascading style sheet. Okay, the full form of CSS is cascading style sheet. What it has? It has collections of only property and values. HTML has collections of tags with limited property value. HTML has collections of tags with a limited property value. But CSS is like it has a collections of only property value. In that tags are not there. Now what we will do of this? It used to change look and feel of web page. It used to change the look and feel of web page. HTML will help to change the look and feel of the web page. Okay, hope ready. Come down below. So today they are working here only. Now when we are going to design a web page, how it will be? You can write like this. Responsive web page equal to From HTML, you have to use the tags, plus from CSS, you have to use the property value, property and value. Property and value from where? CSS. From HTML, tags. Tags will come from the HTML and CSS will give us the property value. After that, the page will be responsive page. Okay, now come down. Right below type of CSS. Type of CSS. Type of CSS. How many we have? The first one called a inline CSS. Second one called a internal CSS. Third one called a external CSS. Fourth one called a import CSS. Inline, internal, external, import. Ready? How many types? 4 types. In that, inline CSS will be not very much in use. We are going to spend some time for learning purpose. We'll get idea in that. Come. Write the first point. Inline CSS. Syntax. Suppose you will say tag name open and tag name is close. Whichever the tag. Here you will have called data or contents. Now here you will write style equal to property colon value semicolon next property and next value. So like this, there can be multiple property value. Now example, if I write here example a division open and division got closed. For this style equal to suppose height 200 pixel and width 200 pixel. Correct. Now let me write here next line not before colon is property. After colon before colon is a property. After colon is value. Each value end by semicolon. Just a small explanation. Based on that, we will be creating the examples. Each value end by semicolon. Comma, no, equal to. In HTML, how we write? Height equal to 300. Equal to we follow. But in CSS, we'll not use equal to. We'll follow the colon. In HTML, we write height, BG color is a red. BG color is the property, red is the value, equal to is a separator. But in CSS, background colon red. The background will be property, colon will be the separator, and the red will be the value. Okay. And every value will keep have it to end by semicolon. Okay. Then compiler will understand, yes, this value ended here. Let's go next. Under the inline CSS folder, maybe some disturbance will happen. Some work is happening side building. They are working in front of our window only today. Okay, so next file we are going to create under the inline CSS. Create a file called example1. Example1.html. Example1.html under the inline CSS folder. Example1.html under the inline CSS folder. Come inside the example1 file. HTML we can open. Body we can follow. First write the CSS for body itself. Body is the tag name. A style is the property of HTML. A style is not property of CSS. Because a style you are writing for whom? HTML tag. So you can say a style is the property of HTML. Through that, we are going to call the CSS. Now inside that we'll write background. BG color is not there. Background colon orange. Semicolon. Check now. Background is coming orange color. The body background, screen background. H1 we can write here. Welcome CSS. Background colon orange semicolon. Getting background orange color. Run the page. orange color, right? So this background is applied not using the HTML. It is applied using the CSS. The property of CSS we have called background, and their value we are given called as a orange. Now go for this H1. Write for this style equal to color. Color green. COLOR, color as a green. Color as a green. Save the file. You will find the text is green color and background is orange color. Text will be in the green color, background will be orange color. In line CSS, maybe you will feel little difficult because there will be so many property value, but for understanding point of view, it's clear. Okay, H1 is the tag name, property is the color, value is the called green. When we go for internal, external, and import, the property color remain color only, green remain green only. Place will get changed. Now CSS we are written directly for H1 here only. The place will get changed. Property value remain same. Okay. Okay. Next, come next. Right. So what is happening in this? The tag belong to HTML H1, but since in HTML tag there is a limitation, you cannot apply in HTML tag there is no much property values. So HTML is taking the property value from the CSS and applying to the tag so that it should fulfill the requirement of user. Come now. This file I think we should leave in this. We can create next example. Or in the same file, let's add some more example. Suppose add a div tag, div. Keep some text inside. A small text you can write inside. Okay. After that, you can write some CSS for this division tag. Style equal to height of the division 200 pixel. So height becomes a property, 200 becomes a value. In case if anyone asks, what will happen if I miss out the px? Only suppose we are written called 200. Px is not there. What will be the output? Right? First, let's run it. see what is happening, then we'll do the research. Height, width, suppose 300 px, background white color. Save the file. What is coming? Background which color? Background is a white color. Height and width 200 by 300. 200 height, 300 pixel is the width. Semicolon is compulsory after every value. Whichever the value you have, after that semicolon you keep mandatory. Write semicolon everywhere after end of the value. Something like this. Okay. Next, after that, if it is working, then what are the property you added inside? Height, width, and then background. So the person who remember much property value, he can design the better page. Okay. The person who remember a lot of property value, they can design the better page. Okay. So it should not be like today we wrote, tomorrow we'll forget. Okay. There is a huge property value. So who remember much property value, he can design the better page. Okay. Let's go. I will guide you. For one property, there is a multiple types. Like height, we have 3 types. Width, we have 4 types. Background, we have 10 types, nearly 9 types. Okay, background. Background, sometimes you see the photos. Background, sometimes you see multicolor combination. Background will be, you can say, multicolor with the gradient, the shadow kind of color. All are the part of background. We'll see in some website, upper portion is white, middle little blue, last is a black, kind of a shadow. Okay, all are the part of your CSS. We'll guide you some website where you can go and you can design the like kind of cloud kind of symbol. You have seen many websites there. You will feel like background is something like river. It's coming from the top, going to up, coming down. Those are not images. Those are called as a CSS. Okay. So for that, what we need to be, just we need to pass the position, where should go, where it should come, how it should be. Okay. It will look like the background height width we need to set and put that property. It will look like any kind of background you can set. How to bring box? Okay, we are coming to that. Hold on. Let's learn one by one. We'll guide you. Step by step, we are coming to that. Anywhere we can bring. The left, right, center, wherever you want. Huh?
This was the assignment.
Huh?
Some diagrams are there like that. So for that purpose only that.
No, in that some photos are there still.
Yes.
Those photos are especially added there for the research purpose. There was some more photo in that I have deleted because people was getting a lot of confused how to bring in HTML here and there. Those photos are from the CSS we have added in the HTML. So that people should research what to do, where to bring, how to bring.
I did everything, but for that color, outside from background one color, and inside the table so
oh, that contact us page.
Yes.
Hey, is simple here. For body background is for body background is sky blue, and for table background is that's all. Give different background. Table different background and body different background. That page will come. Contact us page only you are talking in the assignment. It is not CSS. It is HTML only. Body color is sky blue and table color light green. Okay, so copy this division and paste again below. Okay, let it be 200 by 400 or maybe 200 by 200 is also okay. Background keep as a sky blue color. Background keep as a sky blue color. Okay, hope ready. Next, after that, pasted. See how it is coming. Both are coming one after other. Same line or new line? It's coming in the new line because division is the block level element. You can't bring in the same line directly. Some CSS is required for that. Come next. Give width as a 100. 100. Yeah. Let it be same background, or maybe you can change to some other color, green color. See what is happening. Then he will ask what is the use of the div tag. Div tag by name itself is clear. Div used to divide the HTML body into multiple blocks. Div used to divide HTML body into multiple blocks. Using the div tag, we can blocks. How that look? Just look like this. In HTML, we have to do so many things to write this, but in CSS, just we created multiple division and given the height and width and so fitting on that. You may ask why these all are not coming in one line. After the white, there is a lot of space. Again, there should be a space. So if all three division want to fit, they can fit in one line also. Reason is the tag what you have followed division is called block level tag. Block level tag by default it will not come in the same line. We go to the new line. We have two options. One option we have through the CSS2 also we can convert from block to inline. We can print in the same line. One more option we have through the CSS3 also we can convert from block to inline. So CSS2 if you are converting from block to inline, solution will come with the problem, with some problem. Okay, CSS3 if you are using, solution will come without problem. Okay, so we will see both how to convert. Come to developer guide now. In developer guide, follow here list of properties. List of properties. First property called height. We are going to use in the three ways. Three ways. One is called height. Under Cx. Height as a fixed height. Another one is called mean height. Another one is called height auto. Height auto. Height auto. Okay, hope ready. Now come down. We will be implementing this all. When you write height 100 pixel, what will happen in this case? It is fixed. It is fixed for 100 pixel only. Px only. So it will not take more than 100 pixel. It will not go less than 100 pixel and it will not be more than 100 pixel. It's a fixed, always 100 pixel. Second case, when you write, it is minimum is fixed. Minimum height is fixed for 100 px, but if contents are more, if more contents, auto increase. If contents are more, what will happen? Auto increment will happen. If the contents are more, auto increment will happen. Next one we have called height as a auto. What it says? Auto height says the height of the division, minimum and maximum based on contents. The height is fully based on contents. If content is more, it will increase. If content is more, it will decrease. So pretty written. So how many types of height? 3 types. Suppose if you have a division, for the division you can set the height using 3 ways. What are those? Height, height auto, and mean height. Come. We will implement this after getting some more idea on different width. Coming to the width. How many type of width we have? We can write here. One is called width colon in pixel. Another one is width in percentage. Another one is called mean width. Another one is called mean width and max width. Okay, ready? Come now. So we will implement that. We will make a notes also. Here you can write pixel. It is fixed. Fixed. F-I-X-E-D. Fixed. This is according to screen size. Or you can write here, it will fit in all screen. Instead of writing a screen according to screen size, it will fit in all screen. It will fit in all screen. It will fit in all screen. Come down next. Minimum width. For what purpose? To set minimum width. Maximum width will help you to set the maximum width. It can be pixel or can be percentage. To set max width. Max width. Implementation we are going to do after doing some more. Okay, now write in next file. The next file we are going to implement. Since in the previous file you saw, no rain should come here. If rain will come, they'll run away for 1 hour. Okay. Next file we are going to see to find out the problem of this solution. Divisions are coming one after another. We want to fit in one line. Right? So we have to change the behavior of element from block to inline so that it will fit in one line. So create a file example2.html. We will implement the property, then we'll make a note. Example2.html. Example2.html. Example1, hope you have written. Write this notes first, then we'll go to the example2. Okay, next come down. We'll write a division A division right inside. This is from block 1. This is from block 1. Keep inside a style equal to height 200 px, width also 200 px, background red color. Okay, background is a which color? Red color. One division should appear 200 by 200, red color one division appear. Now same division copy and paste 3 times, 2 more times. Change the background color, red, green, blue. Okay, ready? So red, then which color? Green, then all will go one after another because it's a division tag and division is a block level element. By default, it will not come in same line. It's gone to the new line. Now to bring in the same line, we have to use a property that is called float property. FLOAT, float left. You need to add everywhere. Left. Why everywhere? Float left, float left. All the places. First check with the float left. What do you have? Written float left. Now all are printing in one line. Side by side. This is the 1. This is the 2. This is the 3. 1, 2, 3 I have written, so it will be easy to identify. This is the first, this is the second. Okay, now come float left. What is did? Float left converting the division from block to inline. Float left converted from block to inline. The division was printing in the new line. Now it is coming in the same line. It's coming in the same line. Okay. But from where it is coming? From right side or left side? Left side. Left side, left side. First is where? Left. Left, right. It's coming one after another, no? Starting from left. Now go here. Instead of left, keep as a right. You will find it just start from right side. Coming from where? Right side. Right to left. Which is the first element? One. One only. One only. Float left. In the case of float left, first will be the first from left side. If it is the float right means first will be the first in the right side. It's called LTR, left to right, and RTL, right to left. Okay. So once you become little experienced developer, you will get a chance to work on multi types of project. So there some website will come where according to user location, content will change the direction. Okay. In some country, website will open from the left side, and in some countries, same website will open from the right side. Okay. A person will log in. His profile is English. The content will come in English. The person will log in. His profile is Chinese. The content will come in Chinese. Okay. So those are the next level. Once you start working the market, once you get some experience, international project will come under your control. Then it will come to you. Okay. Come next. Hmm? Float left, right, and none. None. Huh? Nowhere. Default feature. But it is their advantage. It's converting the block from left to right or right to left. It's the advantage. It has very good disadvantage also. It will break down the page. That we are going to see after few examples. Once we'll create the multiple blocks, then we will come to know, okay, is not coming where it is. So it's problem of float left. There the solution is also there. Okay. Now suppose whether you display from left to right or right to left. Left to right or right to left, no problem. Display from anywhere. In case if you need the gap between green and blue, you need some space between green and red, right? In a table, remember which property we follow? Cell spacing. In table, we follow cell spacing. Using that, we apply the space between two cells. In CSS, we have called margin. Margin. Yes, using margin property, we can align the HTML tag from anywhere to anywhere, plus also and minus also. So next we'll see how to apply the space between two elements, a space between two HTML tags. So hope this is working. So okay. Come to the developer guide. Make a note for that first. Float what it has done. Float. In interview, if anyone asks, tell me about the float. First, you can ask. Float you are asking in the term of JavaScript or in the term of CSS. If anyone asks, what is the float? Then what will say? Okay, in the CSS or JavaScript. In case he say JavaScript, then we have to study still. In case he say under the CSS, then using the float, what we did as of now, we converted from block to inline. Division was printing in the new line. We have printed in the same line. It has two values. One is called left, another one is called right. Left will start from the left side and right will start from the right side. Okay. Same thing we are going to write here. Not Java, JavaScript is a data type. In JavaScript, float is a data type. Okay, but here in the CSS, float is the property using that you change the element from block to inline. Okay, so it says like float. It convert from block level element to in a line element. It convert from block level element to inline element. Convert from block level element to inline element. It has two values. One is called left. Left. You can write float left. Colon left. What it do? It convert. It print from the left to right. It print from left to right. LTR. LTR. Float right. It print from right to left. It's called RTL. RTL. Okay, left to right and right to left. Apply the next property called margin. What it will do? It used to apply a space from respective side. It used to apply a space from respective side. What are those? Okay, respective side is not right word. It used to apply the space from outside. Outside of tag. Outside of the tag. Now right first in that we have a property called margin auto. What it will do? Margin auto, it align in center of area. He was asking you how to bring in the middle. Now for that, what is the solution? Margin auto. With the help of margin auto, a division, a container, you can bring exact in the middle of the screen. People can open in any device, no matter, always it will come in the middle of the screen. Ready? Now create a file called example3.html. 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 HTML you can start. HTML you can end. Style also will write. Head section will write from internal CSS onwards. Internal CSS we have to write under the head section. Okay. So we will write the internal CSS. Then we will follow the head section. Under body, you follow a division. In that division, keep some text. Some text. Okay. Now for this division, give width. Assume how much? Oh, a style we have to write here. A style equal to width 40%. Percent just I have followed. We will be creating next example based on percent. Just I wrote for understanding purpose. Margin auto how it works. Okay. Okay. Or instead of that, directly you write 200 pixel. Background orange color. And where it is coming. Run and check where it is printing. Left side. That is the default behavior of HTML tag. Every time it will print from where? Left side. Now we need to bring in the middle. We need to see what is the margin auto. Margin auto says it's come in the middle. Let's go here. Apply a property called margin colon. Margin auto. Where it is coming? Complete in the center. You make a small screen, medium screen, large screen, no matter. At every moment, it will be where? Under the center like this. That is called margin auto. So you got solution of your problem. How to bring in the middle? Not only the large screen. Any screen we go, it will take 200 and that also in the middle. Then what is the formula of margin auto? Margin auto formula is total width minus required width. Total width is how much? Suppose 1000 pixel. Suppose my monitor is running in the 1000 pixel width. The total width is 1000 pixel. Total width minus required width. Total width minus required width. So how much are given? 200. So 1000 minus 200 available is 800. Correct? So total minus required, total width minus required width, available width divided by 2, half in the left and half in the right. Available width divided by 2, how much is available? 800. Now divide by 2. So 400 left and 400 in the right. Automatically the container will come in the middle. Okay. Now you see the one property that's called margin auto. So if you remember, open any website. If open in the laptop, large screen laptop, website will come in the center of the screen. It will leave equal space in the left and equal space in the right. If you open little large screen, you will find there also equal space in the left and equal space in the right. Open in the mobile phone also, little space in the left and little space in the right. Right? So many places people use this property, margin as a auto. No any extra space from here and there. It will just go equally, and after that available space will divide into 2, half in the left, half in the right. What is your screen size? No matter. We are given here 200. It can be in percentage also, 30%, 50%. Okay. Let's give Ajay how much, but percentage will create a separate example. Okay. So this file you can leave here. Come to developer guide. Margin related, we have 5-6 solutions. 5-6 combinations are there, we can write it. In developer guide page, margin auto we have written. If you write margin 30 pixel, assume 30 pixel given, what it will do? It apply 30 px gap from left, right, top, bottom. Left, right, top, bottom. It applies 30 pixel gap from left, right, top and bottom. We have some more. In case if you want a space from a specific side, margin hyphen left 30 px, it should apply 30 pixel gap only from left side. Margin right 30 px, it will apply 30 px from the right side. Margin hyphen top 30 px, it applies 30 pixel gap from the top. Margin hyphen bottom, it applies the 30 pixel gap from bottom side. And margin auto will come in the center. These all are margin related you have. Now come to the same file, example 3 only. We will apply the margin property. This margin property, margin 30 pixel. We'll see how it works. Come to the example 3 file. Same division we can copy and paste after this. We can reduce little text. And in that we can add height, width, let it be. Keep as a margin somewhere 30 pixels. And after that apply float also. Float left. Margin 30 px and float left. It should start from left side and it should leave the gap of how much? 30 pixels from left, right, top and bottom. By default it's px only. If you leave px, by default will be px itself. If you write 200 without px will be px only. People ask in interview, if I have not write px, what measure it will take? Which unit it will take? So we can say the px. Yes. Written float left. Save the file, check once. How it is coming? It comes here. Now copy the same division. Paste after this again. Background different color or same color is also okay. Orange, green, blue. sequence. This all the divisions should fit one after other. If a space is available, it will fit in the one line. Between two division, there will be a gap of 60 pixel. 30 pixel of one division and 30 pixel of another division. Ready? All are coming the same line. See, coming the same line. So here between green and blue, what is the gap? Between green and blue, what is the gap? 30 pixel or 60 pixel? 60. 30 of green and 30 of blue. Because green is also leaving 30 pixel all the side. Blue is also leaving 30 pixel all the sides. So 30 and 30 will be 60. Blue to orange, green to orange is a 30 only. But here there is a double gap. Compared to this, here is a double gap. That's called as a 60. Come next. So this file we can leave now. Margin, come for the next one. We have this all, we will be implementing according to need. Next we have called padding. Margin apply a space outside, padding apply a space inside. So write a property called padding. Padding. It used to apply a space. It used to apply a space It used to apply a space inside HTML tags. Margin apply outside and padding apply inside. Now right there, only padding 30 px. That what it do? It apply 30 px gap from all side. Same you have here, padding left, right, top, bottom. Create a file, example 4.html. We can take the copy of 3. Create a file, example 4.js. can take the copy of 3. So margin, how many types? 6 types. Padding, how many types? 5 types. Copy the example 3. Create example 4. Ready? Now everywhere apply the padding. First in the first one. First division apply the padding 30 pixel in the first division. Then see, are you finding any extra space inside? Any extra space? Inside a space will get applied. Inside the division a space will get applied. It's like this. Here a space got applied from all sides 30 pixel. In these spaces are not there. So let's go for the second division. Padding hyphen top 30 px. In the third division, padding hyphen bottom 30 px. In the third one, padding hyphen right. Now applied padding top left right and only padding. We will get idea. Oh, getting idea. Padding where is reflect. See, here padding on the side. Here padding top. Here padding bottom. Here padding right. Now we can manage the space inside the division also, and we can manage the space outside of the division also. Inside division, how you will manage? Through the padding. Outside of the division, how will manage? Through the margin. And the proper calculation of this margin and padding, people will ask you in interview, what is the box model? What is the box model in CSS? Okay, so we can say the calculation of spaces inside the element and the calculation of spaces out of the element is called a box model. Same thing people have explained in the multiple line on internet, you can check also, but single line answer, the calculation of a space inside the element means tag. Okay, division is the element. So the calculation of a space inside the element and calculation of a space out of the element, called a box model. Okay, great. So next, after that, we will sit again tomorrow. Today video will not come in where? Direct YouTube. Whichever the video you have in YouTube, all will get hidden and